Oh, that's the zoom in and out. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. If you just want to turn it, right and left, just to kind of follow the ball, that'll work. Sure. I mean, just get used to it. Whatever works. I'm gonna take this out of the case. Maybe that'll help cool it off too. No, it'll be fine. I appreciate you. Whew, no wonder this is hot. That case has made it hot. See if I can get some of this heat off of it. Sounds good. Oh, I've got some. Thank you though.
It's time for Carthage Tiger Softball on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network. Carthage Tiger Softball, brought to you by
Colors by Sean, Mother Road Coffee, Wilkinson Pharmacy, Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance, The Bob Brown Agency, Tom Garrison Construction, Grace Lanes, Probert Auto Body, eCarthage.com, Jerry Poston State Farm Agent, McDonald's of Carthage, Schmidt Associates, Farm Bureaus Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges, Nell Mortuary, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones, D&D Sexton Incorporated, Community National Bank and Trust, Sirloin Stockade, Bimdick Insurance, Carthage Ford, Carthage Chrysler, Fair Acres YMCA, Pearson Kelly Office Products, Morrison Webster and Carlton, Reeves Tire and Auto, Drew Evans Investment, Tony Williams State Farm, Peachtree Dental, Boomer's Barbecue, Freeman Health System, Clothesline Cleaner and Car Center of Carthage, Kelly Out Farmers Insurance, Zyder Tech Services, Ott Food Products, Seatown Hounds, Turf Tamers Lawn and Landscaping, and Levi Utter with eXp Realty.
And now, Carthage Tiger Softball.
Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Mother Road Coffee is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. Located on the west side of the square in downtown Carthage, Mother Road Coffee offers premium coffee, Italian sodas, iced coffees, fraps, and delicious smoothies. If you prefer tea, we serve loose leaf tea from the Hugo Tea Company. We offer a variety of lunch specials, including homemade wraps, paninis, salads, and soups. On Fridays, we serve made-to-order flatbread and gluten-free pizzas. Mother Road Coffee is open at 7 a.m. Monday through Thursday, 6:30 a.m. on Friday, and 7:30 to 3 on Saturdays. Come see us at 325 South Main Street and enjoy the best coffee in Carthage. Go Tigers!
Not really much to talk about as far as inside the numbers go. We'll do that as the game goes along. Looks like we're getting started, so let's hear from Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance. Inside the numbers, be back. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Jeff Hodkin at American Family Insurance, 800 South Garrison Avenue here in Carthage. Stop by my office or call 359-3399 to see how we can help you with your insurance needs. Wishing all students and faculty a safe and healthy year. Go Tigers!
And the first pitch to Cochran is a ball. And now, actually the first pitch was a strike. Now it's a ball, 1-1. It'll be Cochran, Potter, and Rodriguez due up for the Lady Tigers. Getting underway here. That one's a little high, 2-1. And for some reason, my scoreboard here on the video stream is kind of goofing up a little bit. Sorry, getting things underway here. 2 balls, 1 strike to Cochran. And there's a ball, 3-1. It'll be Cochran, who's the center fielder, followed by Cade Ponder, the first baseman. followed by Natalie Rodriguez, the second baseman, followed by the pitcher, Jensen Elder. Here's the 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2, so the count goes full to the Lady Tiger leadoff hitter. And the 3-2. There's a shot into shallow center. That'll be taken care of. By the Lady Indian center fielder. Trying to get their name. There's a shot to shortstop. And on the first pitch, Potter grounds out. So a 6-3 put out for the second out. And that brings in Natalie Rodriguez, the second baseman for Carthage. There's a strike. On the outside corner, 0-1. And a shot, just a blooper, gets past the second baseman, and Rodriguez is on with a 2-out base hit, which brings in Jensen Elder, the pitcher for the Lady Tigers. And there's a strike, 0-1. Pitcher steps off the rubber. That is Hunter Beard, the pitcher for Carthage, or I'm sorry, the pitcher for Seneca. Cochran flied out to center. Potter grounded out to short. Rodriguez is on first now with 2 outs. And there's a pitch outside, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs just underway here in the top of the first. And a little flare taken care of by the second baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on at the end of 1/2 inning. Carthage 0, Seneca coming to bat. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger softball on KDMO.
Wilkinson Pharmacy. Fair Acres Family-Wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family-Wide works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family-Wide is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger broadcasts. Go Tigers!
Heading to the bottom of, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, folks. Heading to the bottom of the first. That's what we're doing. Well, you can tell it's an early season game. Chris Jackson with you here in Seneca as the Lady Tigers of Carthage have made the trip down to Border Town, well, at least around Border Town anyway. And they are taking on the Seneca Lady Indians. First pitch is a strike from Elder. She'll be facing Callie Fields, Bailey Lennon, and Callie Rhodes. There's a pitch outside, ball one. So 1 ball, 1 strike, working fast. There's a ground ball right side that gets through for a base hit. So Fields is on. With a leadoff single. That brings in catcher Bailey Lennon. Bailey Landon. And an immediate, let's see, there's a bunt attempt, but the ball was too high, so 1-0. One ball, no strikes, and now 2-0. It is Richmond Cochran as the ball is fouled off, 2-1. Richmond, Cochran, and Willis around the outfield. Presley Probert, Ashlyn Brust, Natalie Rodriguez, Jensen Elder around the infield with the battery of Jordan Jones catching. Jocelyn Elder is the pitcher. And there's a hit batter. So that means 2 on, nobody out. They thought she might have scored around the bunt and hit it, but or possibly the piece of the ball got the bat, but the umpire says he didn't see it. They appealed down to the field umpire, and she says no. So 2 on, no out. There's a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 is swinging a miss. Took a little something off of that one. 0-2 now. 2 on, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the first, Carthage is up, or Seneca is up. Carthage went 1-2-3 in the bottom, or in the top of the first. That one looked good, but still, it was a ball called by the umpires, 1-2. And there's a foul ball out of play on the baseball field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We appreciate you joining us from Seneca. Carthage Lady Tigers taking on the Seneca Lady Indians. I believe this is the last time this field is going to be used for high school softball. They're moving to their new one soon. Did she go? Yes, she did. So 1 down, a good strikeout there. That was Callie Rhodes that struck out. That brings in Caden McKnight, the third baseman for the Lady Indians. There's a strike, 0-1. Looks like Elder is finding the groove now. And there's an off-speed up high, 1-1. Steps off the rubber. Now she's back in looking for the 1-1 pitch, and here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 2, a nice fastball. Elder doing a good job. Maybe took a batter or two to get warmed up, and now she's warmed up and firing some bullets in to these Lady Indian hitters. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There we go. That's 2 strikeouts in a row by Elder. That brings in the shortstop, Macy Brown. That'd be a big lift for the Lady Tigers if they can get out of a 2 on, nobody out situation with no runs scored. There's a pitch low, 1-0. And the 1-0. There's a strike at the knees, 1-1. No score from Seneca, the bottom of the first. And the pitch, there's an off-speed pitch. Wow. Talk about a big change of pace from that previous fastball. All of a sudden, here comes a floater, basically. It just froze the hitter. And the 1-2, fouled back to the screen, remains 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Lady Indians. Carthage looking to get out of this inning, no damage done, and they do! So, striking out the sign does Elder after 2 hits to start the game. 2 hits and 2 left on. At the end of 1, it's 0-0. Carthage coming to bat. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent, Kelly Out, is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and knows that planning for the future makes all the difference in a person's life. The personal values of hard work, truth, and honesty will help our young students become good citizens and the leaders of tomorrow. Kelly Out, your local Farmers Insurance agent with offices just off the Carthage Square at 231 East 4th Street, is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger broadcast and says, Go Tigers!
Headed to the top of the second, it will be Probert, boost, and fly for the Carthage Lady Tigers. Facing a pretty good pitch here. Probert steps in, looks at the, actually swings at the first pitch, and is it going to be caught? No, just out of the reach of the first baseman, so 0-1. Appreciate you joining us on air and online. Tell you what, it's a little hot out here, ladies and gentlemen. Our equipment is trying not to overheat. I'm trying not to overheat, but we're enjoying Carthage Tiger, Lady Tiger softball here on KDMO. The 0-1. There's a shot into the gap in left center. That's going to fall for a base hit. Nice hit by Presley Probert. And that brings in Ashlyn Brust, the shortstop for Carthage. I just realized I don't have the number for the Seneca pitcher. We're going to find that out here in just a second. So she turns around anyway. There's a fake, or at least a bunt attempt by Brust. Missed, so the count goes to 0-1. And let's see, a bunt attempt is fouled off, so that's 0-2. I believe the pitcher is Hunter Beard. Bus driver, video camera operator, information gatherer. Mr. Ferguson does it all. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one's down low, and a good steal by Probert. She got that one off the catcher, really. Nice stolen base. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. And a runner on second, and Probert, the pitch. That's up high, gets away from the catcher, and Probert will advance down to third on a pass ball. Kind of reminds me of the Cardinals from St. Louis, advancing on other teams' mistakes, either the stolen base or the pass ball, and now Probert's on third with nobody out. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. And the pitch. There's a ground to short. Is it going to be deep enough? Probably not. Throw over to first, and then A throw into home. It is deep enough, and Probert scores. It turns out to be a 5-3 put out, but an RBI ground out. So Carthage takes the early 1-0 lead. Talk about manufacturing runs. That's what Carthage just did. Here is a swing and a miss by Fly, the designated player for Carthage. And the 0-1, there's a strike, outside corner, 0-2. And working quickly is Beard. Outside, good eye to get away, stay away from that outside pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Fly with Jones, Jordan Jones on deck. And the pitch, tip foul. Count stays at 1-2. Pretty good crowd on hand for both sides. A good crowd made a trip down from Carthage. Of course, a good home crowd from Seneca. Watching some fantastic high school softball. There's a pitch up high, 2-2. Nobody on. Presley Probert did score on an RBI ground out by Bruce. And the 2-2. Fouled off the catcher's mask right towards us. Count stays at 2-2. Beard steps off. And now she's back 2-2, down low 3-2. A good job by Fly for working the count from 0-2 to 3-2. I don't see how these players do it. A lot of them wearing those face masks, the face shields, especially on the infield. There's a pop fly out of play, heads up onto the baseball field. Not wearing the hats, the ball caps, but wearing the face shields. Having to face the sun, the fielders are. I'm sure they'll be happy when the sun goes down a little bit. They're facing a bright one. There's a ground ball to third. Throw over to first for the out. So that brings up Jordan Jones, the catcher for the Lady Tigers. 2 down now. Carthage does lead 1-0 here in the top of the second. A little bit out in front. She tips it foul, does Jones. 0-1. Of course, Jones will be the one that has the most right to complain about playing in this kind of weather. Goodness gracious, with all the equipment and everything. Here's the 0-1. There's up high, 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the second. And the pitch from Beard took something off of it, 1-2. And the pitch. There's a shot into center field. Nice, solid base hit by Jordan Jones. Keeps the inning going. And that brings in Mary Grace Richmond, the left fielder for Carthage. So Jones is on first with 2 out. And the pitch. As the runner takes off for second. Kind of a late slide, but she makes it in, Jones does, with the stolen base. I don't even know if I'd call that a slide. Just kind of slid on the bag a little bit. But either way, she's safe. That ball was there. The pitch was a strike. Now there's a pass ball. One and one with Jones on third. Now there's 2 outs in the inning, so they can't score on a ground out. But a base hit will bring in Carthage's second run. They're up 1-0. 2 outs here, top of the second. There's a ground ball to short. Throws over to first, and that is the third out of the inning. However, 1 run on 2 hits and 1 runner left on. At the end of 1.5, it's Carthage 1, Seneca 0. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent, Kelly Out, is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and knows that planning for the future makes all the difference in a person's life. The personal values of hard work, truth, and honesty will help our young students become good citizens and the leaders of tomorrow. Kelly Out, your local Farmers Insurance agent with offices just off the Carthage Square at 231 East 4th Street, is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger broadcast and says, Go Tigers!
Teamwork and good sportsmanship to our young student athletes are the keys to important qualities later in life. Likewise, Joe Ryder, your Carthage area Edward Jones financial advisor, understands the importance of making a plan and sticking with the long term. Joe is proud to be part of our community and is honored to support this broadcast of our Carthage Tigers. It takes the entire community to make our team great. Joe Ryder of Edward Jones Financial Advisors in Carthage, member SIPC, says, Go Tigers, go!
It's the bottom of the second. Carthage took the lead in the top half of this inning. And it will be Askren, Beard, and Cornell due up for Seneca. Here's the pitch. Way out in front is Askren. So an 0-1 count. And a high one. Definitely upstairs, 1-1. There's the 1-1, fouled back towards me. I would have grabbed it if I could, but there's a fence in my way. But that's okay. So the count goes to 1-2. And there's a pitch outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a foul back towards us. Look out, everybody. I would say duck, but luckily we have a good fence in front of us. So the count stays at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Askren, and foul back again. Getting good, I guess you could say getting good aluminum on the bat or on the ball. Just staying in foul ground. And the 2-2. Close, but must have been a little low. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Askren with Beard and Cornell due up next for the Lady Indians. And the pitch. Checked her swing, was kind of undecided on whether she wanted to swing on that. Ended up putting it out of play, so the count stays full. Carthage up 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. Up high, ball 4, worked a walk. Did Askren. That is the first walk issued by Elder. That brings in the opposing pitcher, Hunter Beard. And the pitch to Beard. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Had some good heat on that pitch. 1-0. Elder steps off. Now she's ready. There's a ball in play. Goes off of Elder's glove. In fact, it'll be kind of bobbled. So a ground ball back to the pitcher, kind of bobbled off the pitcher's glove. And probably call that an, I would hate to do it, but probably got to call that an E1. So just like the first inning, Seneca has runners on first and second, nobody out. And it'll be up to Elder to buckle down again like she did that first inning. There's a nice pitch to get the at-bat started against Cornell, the designated player. So 0-1. Askren on second, Beard on first. Cornell batting for Grujon. And the 0-1 is up high, 1-1. Seneca had two runners on in the first inning and didn't score. Now they have two runners on here in the second. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike two. That pitch was almost as hot as it is temperature-wise out here, 1-2. And the pitch fouled out of play. A good pitch to foul off. That was a great pitch by Elder. It looks like we have some four-legged fans here as well. So Elder, got to use that Rosenberg, that's for sure, to get a good grip. And the pitch, there's an off-speed pitch. What a pitch by Elder. That's a strikeout. That brings in Bailey Waddell, the first baseman for Seneca. So runners on first and second, one out for Seneca. Tip foul, 0-1. Looks like Jones is getting a workout already. Elder steps off. Now she's back for the 0-1. Just a touch high, 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Bottom of the second. Little low, 2-1. I can't imagine how tough it is to keep a grip on the ball. As hot as it is. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. Hey, she's got a command of her fastball so far in this game. Elder does. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the second. And there's a strikeout. Got her frozen. Holy cow, that's 2 strikeouts in a row. 5 strikeouts in an inning and 2/3. And it's back to the top of the order in Callie Fields, the left fielder for Seneca. She had a base hit to start the game. There's an off-speed pitch. That's a strike. Wow. 0-1. And once again, Carthage has a chance to get out of this inning with no runs scored against them after allowing the first 2 runners on. There's a outside. Kind of looked like a strike call from the umpire, but just motioning that it was outside. So 1-1. And the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. Throw over to first for the out. And Carthage gets out of the inning unscathed. No runs on 1 hit. Actually, no runs on no hits. There was a walk and an error in the inning. So at the end of 2, Carthage and Seneca tied at 0 apiece. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tigers softball on KDMO.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Seatown Hounds is cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Seatown Hounds Grooming and Daycare is located at 1308 Oak Street at the four-way stop. Do you need someone to care for your dog during the day? Does your dog need some playtime? Or is your pup looking a little too hairy, poofy, shaggy, or scruffy? Heather and Connie at Seatown Hounds are here for you. Doggy Daycare and Grooming open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday. Seatown Hounds is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. Go Big Blue!
Well, folks, I'm not going to say I messed up, but I goofed. Carthage is ahead 1-0 as we head into the top of the third. There's a hook foul. And it's back to the top of the order. And Landry Cochran. And there's a dog. Well, hello, doggy. Cochran actually flew out to center to start the game. The dog has sought refuge underneath our table here. Gotta find some kind of shade, don't we? No balls, 1 strike to Cochran. And it's outside 1-1. Top of the third. The Lady Tigers of Carthage ahead 1-0 over the Seneca Lady Indians here in Seneca. There's a pitch up high, 2-1. Working a little slower now. And the 2-1, there's a shot right back up the middle, past the diving second baseman for a base hit. That's Cochran's first hit of the night. That brings in first baseman Kate Potter, who grounded out to short her first time. Appreciate you joining us on air and online. Tell your friends the video streaming is up and working. There's a stolen base attempt, and the ball sails into center field, so it will be a stolen base for Cochran. Of course, we're on air on 93.5 and 1490 KDMO. You can catch us through the Carthage Tiger Sports Network on YouTube and through the Boxcast app. There's a foul ball to 1-1, I should say. You can download that Boxcast app for your Amazon Fire Stick, your Roku, or your smart TV. But if you're a softball purist like I am, you love listening to it on the radio, 93.5 and 1490 KDMO. The 1-1. Thought about stealing, instead did not, and did not catch the call from the umpire. I didn't hear whether it was a, looks like it was a ball. So 3-1 now is the count. Here in the top of the third. Kate Potter at the plate. And there's a ball. And now it's 3-1. There we go. I thought that was a little too quick for a 3-1 count, considering there was only 2 pitches in the inning, or in the at-bat so far. So now 3 balls, 1 strike. Cochran is on second after a base hit and a stolen base. There's a bunt down the first base line. That's a great bunt. That's going to be a tough play. So a good sacrifice. Potter sacrifices. That should go, I believe, 3-4 on the sacrifice for the first out of the inning. And Cochran will move to third on the play. That brings in Natalie Rodriguez, who had a base hit her first time at bat. And the pitch, a little low, 1-0. Cochran's on third. She had a base hit, a stolen base, and then advanced on the sacrifice by Potter. Rodriguez is going to try to bring her in for the second run for Carthage. There's a big swing and a miss, strike one. Carthage scored one in the second. Presley Probert got a base hit, a stolen base, advanced on a pass ball, and then scored on a ground out by Ashlyn Brust. So that's how Carthage has got the one and only run so far. Here's the 1-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike two. And the 1-2 by Beard is on the way. There's a shot, a base hit into center field. That will score Cochran. RBI base hit by Natalie Rodriguez. Nice hit right up the middle. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just put the ball in play. And as you know, good things happen when you put the ball in play. So that brings in Jensen Elder, the pitcher for Carthage. She bumped out to second in the first. There's a ground ball towards third underneath the third baseman's glove. It'll be a base hit. Now, it is going to be a base hit mainly because no leather. So, Elder with that base hit. She now has a courtesy runner. That's Lexa Youngblood. So Youngblood on first, courtesy runner for Elder, with Rodriguez on second. And that brings up to the plate Presley Probert. Got a base hit and scored in the second. Thought about a bunt, there's a strike, but yet both runners advance. Well, that's just as good as the sacrifice. In fact, it might be better. A base hit might drive him in both. Probert had a nice base hit back in the second inning. And now she's trying to drive in at least one, if not two, in this at-bat. There's a swing and a miss, strike two. Good cut. No balls, two strikes to the Lady Tiger third baseman. Foul ball, out of play, right side. Did a good job at holding back, just making sure that was going to be a strike and just kind of putting it out of play, keeping the at-bat alive. The 0-2. There's a shot down the right field line. It'll get past the right fielder. That means we're going to go all the way to the wall to score. Probert's going for three. Is she going for home? No. It'll be a two-run triple by Presley Probert. That brings in Ashlyn Brust. Carthage now ahead 4-0 here in the top of the third. And there's a pitch up high, 1-0. Carthage scoring one in the second and three so far here in this third. Only one out in the inning, by the way. And the 1-0, there's a strike, 1-1. That triple by Probert went all the way to the wall in right field. And by the time they got it back in, she was standing on third. There's a line drive and a double play. Oh, no, not a double play. It's a nice play by the second baseman. That would be Callie Rhodes at second base. Almost got the double play, but the throw over to third, Probert was able to get back, and the third baseman dropped it. So just two outs, and that brings in Montana Fly, the designated player for Carthage. Grounded out to third last inning. She looks at the ball, 1-0. And the 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Carthage scoring 3 runs on this inning so far. They lead 4-0 here in the top of the third over the Lady Indians of Seneca. And the 2-0, swing and a miss, strike one. A good cut, just came up a little empty. So 2-1 to Fly, and a tip foul, 2-2. So far, 3 runs, 4 hits in this inning for Carthage. 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And the pitch. There's a good off-speed pitch. That was a strikeout. But still a productive, very productive inning for the Carthage Lady Tigers. 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 runner left on at the end of 3.5. It's Carthage 4, Seneca nothing. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
American Family Insurance.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Carthage, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bob Brown from the Bob Brown Agency. Call me at 358-9715 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Robert Brown, agent at Bob Brown Agency, 417-358-9715, or stop by 1921 South Garrison Avenue in Carthage today.
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
It'll be Lannon, Rhodes, and McKnight due up for Seneca. First pitch was a strike. That one is a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the third. Lannon, I believe, was hit by a pitch in that first inning. Didn't score. There's a shot into right field. There's a base hit. So a base hit by Lannon. That's 3 straight innings the leadoff runner has gotten on for Seneca. That brings up Callie Rhodes, who struck out in the first. And there's a little drop right in front of the third baseman. A nice pickup. Nice pickup by the first baseman in Potter, saving an error. It does turn out to be kind of a sacrifice. But still, a nice pickup by Potter to save the error by, could have been an error by Probert. So 1 out. That brings in Kid McKnight, who struck out in the first inning. That's a strike. The first pitch is a strike. So 0-1. And the 0-1, there's a strike, 0-2. So a runner on second in Bailey Lannon. And the 0-2 reached out, nice little pop fly over to the pitcher. The pitcher tried to make the play at second, kind of a wild throw, but no harm, no foul on that one. So that'll be the second out of the inning. And that brings in the shortstop, Macy Brown. Struck out in the first. There's a ball outside, 1-0. And the 1-0 hits somebody hits Brown on the foot. Must not have been too bad. She jogged down like nothing's wrong. So that just means runners on first and second. Yeah, you could hear the ball hit the shoe on that one. So runners on first and second. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Carthage leads 4-0. And the pitch, there's a strike. The outside part of the plate to Emily Askren, the right fielder for Seneca. She walked back in the second. And up high, 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 outs, bottom of the third. There's a big swing and a miss, strike 2. It was an off-speed pitch, and it kind of caught Askren off guard. She still took a big cut at it. That one might have been up at Pentro if she would have made contact. That big of a swing. 1-2. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. No runs on, 1 hit, and 2 runners left on. At the end of 3 complete, it's Carthage 4, Seneca nothing. Back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Carthage Ford is proud to bring Carthage High School sports to you live every week. Competition builds good character in our students, and a sense of teamwork and good sportsmanship only serve to make our student athletes better citizens. The employees and management at Carthage Ford say go blue, go Tigers. And remember, Carthage Ford delivers competitive deals every day. There's no need to leave Carthage to find a good deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. You can buy right and feel good at Carthage Ford.
Drew Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
Heading into the should be the top of the fourth. Yes, it is. Headed into the top of the fourth. Seneca is trailing the Carthage Lady Tigers 4-0. It'll be Fly and Jones and Richmond due up for the Lady Tigers. Actually, I am wrong. Fly made the last out, if I remember correctly. So Jones is up. Jordan Jones is up. She had a base hit, a stolen base, but was left stranded in the second. There's a shot into center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. So Jones with a base hit. That brings in Margaret Richmond. Grounded out to short, her first time at bat. And the pitch, there's a pop fly just over the shortstop's head. That may fall in, but no, it's not. In fact, that's going to be a double play. Pop fly turned into a double play, really. Runner left too soon is the official call on the field. So it'll be back to the, actually it'll be okay, I'm not exactly sure. We still have Richmond. Or else there's only one out, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. But Richmond is up, looking at a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. With Richmond at the plate. And Pie 3-0. So Jones scored the first out of the inning. This is going to be an interesting score sheet here. And the 3-0, there's a ball. And so Richmond walks. Now it's back to the top of the order. And Landry Cochran. So a runner on first in Richmond. Cochran is 1 for 2 with a run scored. And that pitch is a ball. A little bit inside, so 1-0. We're in the top of the 4th. Carthage leading Seneca 4-0. And the 1-0. There's a shot into center field, a solid single. In fact, they have a chance. Almost had a chance to get the runner a second. It was that hard hit. But a runner on first and second now. Richmond on second, and Cochran on first. Brings in Cade Powder. Cade Powder, the first baseman for Carthage, has had a sacrifice back in the third. Officially 0 for 1. Pitcher going over things with her shortstop and second base. Who's going to cover? And now they're ready for the pitch. Up high, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Here in the top of the 4th. Carthage leads 4-0. And the pitch, there's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Try to go over to third. And they're going to call her out at third. A close play. Close play at third. So it went 1-5. And that's the second out of the inning, was at third. Now there's a pitch to Rodriguez. It's a strike, so 0-1. Rodriguez had an RBI base hit back in the third, part of that 3-run third inning. 0-1, the pitch. There's a shot. Ground ball to second, throws over for the out. No runs on 2 hits and 2 runners left on at the end of 3.5. It's Carthage 4, Seneca nothing. Back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger softball on KDMO.
Let Community National Bank and Trust be the co-captain of your team at home. As a proud sponsor of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts and a solid member of our community, Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Wes and Corinne Probert and the whole gang at Probert Auto Body wants to thank you for supporting our Carthage Tigers. With over 30 years experience, Probert Auto Body is a full-service shop doing collision repair, paint, auto glass, spray and bed liners, and more. They're happy to help you with any job, big or small. Just call 825-4285 or come by the shop at 2030 Suburban Street, just off Fairview. Probert Auto Body is open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Go Tigers!
Heading into the bottom of the 4th, it's the Carthage Lady Tigers 4, the Seneca Lady Indians nothing. Chris Jackson with you here, along with Lyle Ferguson running the camera. He's also the bus driver. He does everything. we're glad he joined us here. Jim Taylor unfortunately had to do with that real job, that quote-unquote real job. We miss him. He'll be back at least Friday for the football broadcast. In the meantime, there's a foul ball to the pitcher, Hunter Beard, who reached on an error back in the second inning. So no balls, one strike here in the bottom of the fourth. Carthage leads 4-0. The 0-1 tipped foul by Beard. 0-2. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings in Cornell, the designated player batting for Aliyah Grunschon. She struck out back in the second inning. And the pitch up high, 1-0. So far, very solid pitching by Elder. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1, 1-1. Has 5 through 2, 6, 7 strikeouts through 3 1/3. And the 1-1 tipped off her feet, 1-2. Looking for another strikeout is Elder. Here it is. The pitch up high, little outside, 2-2. And the 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's another strikeout right there. That's 8 strikeouts, I believe, through 3 2/3. Had 3 strikeouts in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and now 2 in the fourth. That brings in Waddell. Tip foul, 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. Tipped, might be in play. A nice catch by Jones for the out. What a catch. What a play by Jordan Jones. So there you have it. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Seneca Lady Indians here in the fourth at the end of 4. Carthage leads Seneca 4-0. Back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Ever wonder what life would be like without frozen drinks and slushies from McDonald's? Yeah, I don't want to think about that either. It's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink.
Cool off with a $2 medium strawberry watermelon Minute Maid slushie or medium frozen Coca-Cola for just $1.59. Or more delicious flavors available now only at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price and participation may vary. Cannot combine with any other offer or combo meal.
Your Carthage McDonald's restaurant, a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers.
Beimdick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Beimdick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Beimdick Insurance. Give Beimdick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue!
Heading into the top of the fifth, Carthage leads Seneca 4-0. It will be Elder due up for Carthage. There's a shot right back off the pitcher's glove, now to the shortstop, and off the shortstop's glove. It was looked more like a game of pinball than anything, but that was a hard enough hit. Probably consider that a base hit, I would think. So Youngblood comes in to be Elder's courtesy runner. That brings in Presley Probert, who had the big hit so far in this game, a 2 RBI triple. There's a foul ball back to the screen. In fact, let's see. She scored in the second, had a 2 RBI triple in the third. She's responsible for at least part of 3 of the 4 Carthage runs so far in this game. Youngblood running for Elder is on first, the 0-1. After a long look in, there now Probert calls time. Took a little too much time, did Beard, and now Beard and her catcher are going to go over the signs. So Carthage scored 1 run in the second, 3 in the third. They lead Seneca 4-0 here in the top of the 5th. Timeout. Conference is over now. The 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. And the sign, the pitch. That's a strike, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and nobody out. Carthage leads 4-0. We appreciate you joining us on air and online. And the 1-2 up high, 2-2, and a delayed steal. And Youngblood takes second on a stolen base. That was definitely a delayed steal, but it worked out in Carthage's favor. Put it in the gap somewhere, and Youngblood may be able to score. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Will it stay in play? It will, but it will drop in between the catcher and the first baseman, so the count stays at 2-2. Starting to be a little bit of a shadow as the sun goes behind the awning, if you will, behind home plate. So the shadows may impact here in just a little bit. In the meantime, though, the count stays at 2-2. There's a shot down into right field, and they're going to go ahead and send the runner. It's going to be a close, actually, no, that gets caught in a run down between between third and home. Didn't quite make it back, did Youngblood. So Youngblood will be out on the bases. It will be a 9-5. But Probert ends up with a base hit and ends up at second on the play. So that's the first out of the inning. That brings in Brost. Little low, 1-0. It was a nice shot into right field. It wasn't too deep, and the right fielder made a nice throw into the catcher, and they were able to double off. Youngblood trying to get back to third. And the pitch, there's 1-1. Let's just say that, 1-1, y'all. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Carthage leads 4-0. And there's a ground ball up the middle. That'll be a base hit, and they're going to play it safe this time. But Bruss goes to second because they're trying to keep the runner on third, or the runner being Probert on third. So runners on second and third now. That brings up Fly. 0 for 2 on the night. Up high, 1-0. Carthage leads 4-0 here, top of the 5th. After a long look, here comes the 1-0. And going for a sacrifice, and what a bunt. And now the play home, and it is a sacrifice. The runner from second, and Brost makes it to third. Probert scores. That could have been a catastrophe, but the sacrifice works. It ends up being 2-3 on the sacrifice for the second out of the inning. And Carthage scores another run to make it 5-0. Now there's going to be some discussion. I don't know if there was two players on a base or what happened. But after the umpire discussion, the run will stand. So it will be 5-0 with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. That brings in Jordan Jones. Jones with a heck of a play to end the bottom of the 4th. She's the catcher. Made a nice play to make a grab in foul territory for the 3rd out of the inning. She looks at ball 1-0. It's not a proven fact, but a lot of times you hear when somebody makes a great defensive play, they come back and make great offensive contributions. There's a little pop fly to the pitcher for the 3rd out of the inning. It didn't happen that time, but still can't fault the defense, that's for sure. So 1 run on 3 hits and 2 runners left on at the end of 4.5. It's Carthage 5, Seneca nothing. Back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
If your lawn is completely wild, it's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly, funky grasses that have made your lawn a wild kingdom. Give them a call at 417-434-0810. When they arrive, you just leave it to them to tame that turf and have your neighbors admiring it. Turf Tamers, the name says it all. Turf Tamers, 417-434-0810.
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, "Go Tigers."
Heading into the bottom of the 5th, Carthage with a 5-0 lead over the Lady Indians of Seneca. Chris Jackson with you here from Seneca. We're located just next to what was the old border town bingo. I remember playing some music over there. Seems strange to see the parking lot basically empty. And in fact, softball won't even be here as of next, a week from this Thursday. Seneca has a new field, and they're scheduled to open that a week from this Thursday. In the meantime, here's the pitch to, I believe that's a Callie Fields. There's a line shot right back to the pitcher for out number 1. That was Callie Fields, lined out to the pitcher. Nice play by Elder. That brings in Bailey Lannon to the plate. She is 1 for 2. Technically 1 for 1. Hit by pitch, and it looks like she was hit again. Right there. So 1 for 1 now with 2 hit batsmen is Lannon. So on base all 3 times. And that brings in Callie Rhodes, who is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. There's a strike, 0-1. Carthage leads 5-0, bottom of the 5th. There's a line drive into center field. Try to get the play at second in the meantime. Goodness. Fields is going to, or Landon is going to have a whole lot of bruises. She was sliding into second, and the center fielder's throw one-hopped and got her in the ribs. So, getting hit twice at the plate and then getting hit in the ribs at second. Ouch. There's a swing and a miss against Caden McKnight, who is 0 for 2. In the meantime, runners first and second, one out. And the pitch. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Elder has gotten out of situations like this in the first and the second, allowing the first 2 runners on each inning and then coming back and not allowing Seneca to score. She's facing an 0-2 count now. And that really looked like strike 3, but I guess it was ball 1. 1-2 against McKnight. And the pitch. There's a ground ball. Can throw over to first for the out, and somebody wasn't paying attention. Basically, Landon got lucky. She could have been tagged out pretty easily, but she advances. So runners on second and third on the 6-3 sacrifice for the second out of the inning. That brings in Macy Brown. Macy was in by a pitch back in the third. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Runners on second and third. There are 2 outs. Carthage and Elder have a chance to get out of the inning unscathed once again. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Elder looking to put away Brown here. The good morning, good afternoon, good night kind of thing from the mound. She's got 2/3 of that, the good morning and the good afternoon. And a foul ball out of play. It'll fall in between the Bermuda Triangle, basically. Nice play by Rodriguez to try to get to that one, but the count stays at 0-2. So I guess we might have to deal with the good morning, good afternoon, good evening with an extra pitch thrown in there for good measure. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And there's a ground ball too short. Bobbled a little bit, but still has time. And the ball gets away from the first base, allowing 2 runners from Carthage or from Seneca to score. That will be an E6. And Brown ends up on second. Landon scores from third. Rhodes scores from second. And all of a sudden, the lead is 5-2. That brings in Askren. And Askren got hit, evidently. So Askren ends up on first. Runners on first and second. Carthage still leads 5-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. However, there is going to be a visit to the mound from Coach Ray. That was not Coach Ray, actually. A visit to the mound nonetheless. And here is the pitch. It's down low, ball 1. Seneca has come back with 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th here. Carthage still leads 5-2. And the 1-0 fouled out of play, 1-1. And the 1-1 off speed down the first baseline ought to be an easy play and went ahead and tagged. 3 unassisted for the third out. Seneca, however, scores 2 runs, and it looks like on 1 hit. 2 runs, 1 hit, and 2 runners left on. So at the end of 5 complete, Carthage leads Seneca 5-2. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Carthage alumni and lifelong resident Levi Utter with eXp Realty has been helping the folks of Carthage and surrounding communities with all of their real estate needs since 2014. Striving to meet the needs of his clients and helping them achieve their goals is what his business is built upon. Give him a call today at 417-540-6565 to see how Levi can help you with your next move. Levi Utter with eXp Realty wishes all the Carthage Tiger student athletes a healthy and successful school year during the sports season and in the classroom. Go Big Blue.
We're heading into the top of the sixth. Carthage leads Seneca 5-2. Seneca did score 2 runs in the bottom of that 5th inning. Carthage will look to get the lead back. They'll start off with left fielder Mary Grace Richmond, who is 0 for 2 on the night. And here we go with pitch number 1 of the inning. Up high, 1-0. Starting to cool off just a tad, which is good news for everybody involved, players and spectators. 1-0. Foul back over our heads, 1-1. And I think a nice catch made over there by people sitting in the opposite stands. Sitting on the top facing this way. 1-1. There's a shot into right field. That is going to fall for a foul ball. Close. Trying to put it right down the line. Almost got it in there instead. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th, Carthage leads 5-2. And the pitch, there's a ground ball left side, taken by the shortstop, throws over to first for the out. That brings in the top of the order. And Cochran. Cochran scored back into the 3rd. She's 2 for 3. Couple of base hits and a run scored in the 3rd. And the pitch. There's a shot into left field. Left fielder goes back over her head. Up against the wall. That'll be a double. One hop the wall. Cochran has a double. Put that one right in front of the scoreboard. Nice hit by Cochran. That would have bounced off the warning track if there was a warning track in the outfield. That brings in Potter. And the pitch up high, 1-0. Basically hit at the base of the wall. Took a little small hop off of the fence out there. But a nice hit nonetheless by Cochran. Potter's looking at a 1-0 count. There's a shot into right center field, and that is going to drop right in front of the center fielder, and Cochran will go to 3rd. And Potter gets a base hit. And that brings in Rodriguez. Rodriguez has an RBI base hit back in the 3rd. A base hit in the 1st, and a ground out to 2nd in the 4th. Well, you got the part of the order that you want if you're a Carthage Lady Tiger softball fan. Nobody out, or I'm sorry, 1 out. but 2 runners on, runners at first and third, with Rodriguez, Elder, and Probert due up. The next 3 for Carthage. After a long look, Rodriguez looks at the pitch up high, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 5-2. Carthage leads Seneca here in the top of the 6th at Seneca. And the pitch. It is down low, 2-0. Cochran's on third. Potter is on first. Rodriguez at the plate. Here's the pitch. There's a shot into right center field. The center fielder will make that, and they're going to try for a home, and it's going to be a sacrifice. And now there's going to be a play at third. And Cochran, I believe, made it all the way to third on that. I'm sorry, Cochran scored, and Potter might have advanced to second earlier. Now she's on third. And another run scores. It is now 6-2, Carthage. And Elder looks at strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Seneca is trailing the Lady Tigers of Carthage 6-2 here in the top of the 6th. And the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. Off of the shortstop's foot and glove. There's an extra run for Carthage. Potter scores from third. It'll be an E6. And the runs that Carthage gave up in the top or in the bottom half of this 6th or the 5th inning, they now get back in the top of the 6th. You know what I'm trying to say. Probert now steps into the plate. Probert has 2 runs scored, driven in 2. Looks at strike 1, 0-1. Officially, Probert 3 for 3, a double. I'm sorry, a triple, 2 base hits, and 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. So a very productive night for her. And a stolen base to end the inning. Caught stealing 2-6. So Probert will be up when Carthage comes back to bat in the top half of the 7th inning. In this inning, though, 2 runs on 2 hits and nobody left on. At the end of 5.5, Carthage leads Seneca 7-2. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomers Barbecue say, "Go Tigers, go Blue."
Hey Tiger fans, this is Jeff Hodgkin at American Family Insurance, 800 South Garrison Avenue here in Carthage. Stop by my office or call 359-3399 to see how we can help you with your insurance needs. Wishing all students and faculty a safe and healthy year. Go Tigers!
Carthage leads Seneca 7-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's an 0-1 count to Cornell. And now an 0-2 count. This is the bottom of the 6th. And the 0-2 pitch is on the way. There's a strike. Frozer for strike 3. Cornell. Looks at strike 3 for round number 1 here, the bottom of the 6th. And that brings in Bailey Waddell, who is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1. And the 0-1 hits her. So that's 4. I believe that's 4 hit by pitch. Which brings the top of the order back up in Callie Fields. That one, I mean, it's easy. I mean, that was an off-speed pitch. There's definitely no intent to hit anyone. That one just kind of slipped out of her hands. And so Waddell reaches on a hit by pitch. She's on first now. And there will be a courtesy runner for Seneca. That will be Dalen McKnight running for Waddell. Carthage leads 7-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And sacrifice attempt, it goes foul. 0-1. Fields has a base hit back in the first. She grounded out to short in the second and lined out back to the pitcher in the 5th. Looking at an 0-1 count now. And a big swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. Carthage leads 7-2. There's one up high, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. A little bit below the knees, I guess, 2-2. The one thing you got to give the umpire is been a consistent strike zone all game long. And as long as you're consistent, as long as the umpires are consistent, you know, that helps. There's a ground ball back to the pitcher, throws to second for 1. No chance at first, but 1-4 on the put out for the second out of the inning. So 1-4, fielder's choice, and Fields ends up on first. And McKnight, who is running for Waddell, is out at second. So 2 outs here in, 1 out. That is only, no, that should be the second out. There was a strikeout. So 2 outs. There's a ball down low to Lannon. Lannon was hit by a pitch and scored back last inning. I believe there should be 2 outs. There's a strikeout, and then the fielder's choice. 1-4 on the fielder's choice. There's one outside. Well, actually, you know what? I'm wrong. There is only 1 out because they say she was safe at second. Must have been pulled off the bag. Now we're getting things in order here. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one was a strike, swing and a miss. So there is runners on first and second. McKnight running for Waddell did reach because evidently they were pulled off the bag. The fielder was. So McKnight on second, Fields on first, and now it's a 3-ball, 1 strike count to Lannon, the catcher for Seneca. Carthage leads 7-2 here in the 6th. There's a shot to short. Throw over to first. They got the sure out at first for the second out of the inning. But that means runners on second and third now. Brings up Callie Rhodes to the plate. Callie Rhodes had a base hit and scored back in the 5th inning. So 2 outs, so 1 out will get you out of this with no damage done. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. When in doubt, get the sure out at first. That's what they did. So 2 outs. And an 0-1 count against Rhodes. There is a pitch. Must have been a little outside, 1-1. That got the crowd's attention a little bit. Actually, that was a strike on the outside corner. Thank goodness. I thought I was losing my mind. There's a ground ball to second. Should end the inning, and it does. So I wasn't losing my mind, at least not right now anyway. So 2 runners left on, no runs, and 1 hit. 2 runners left on at the end of 6. We will head to the top of the 7th with Carthage. A 7-2 lead over Seneca. Back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Zyder Tax Service loves cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Mike and all the staff know our student athletes have worked hard this year, and they give a big hand to everyone who has helped and encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. Zyder Tax Services, serving Carthage and the surrounding area with tax planning and preparation for individuals and businesses, is proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that support your Carthage Tigers broadcasts. Join Mike Zyder, CPA, and the rest of Zyder Tax Services as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Tigers!
The owners and staff at Grace Lanes, just east of the Carthage Square, wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. They look forward to our young students achieving their goals and the promises of tomorrow. Grace Lanes is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts, and they remind you about bowling leagues on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. Or stop by for an ice cream and a smoke-free bowling experience Monday through Saturday. For more information, go to gracelanes.com. Go Tigers!
Heading into the top of the 7th. I don't believe so. Headed in the top of the 7th, Carthage has a 7-2 lead over Seneca, and it will be Presley Probert who was up. She was up when caught stealing happened last inning, and that was kind of a high strike. So nonetheless, the 0-1 to Probert. There's a tip foul, 0-2. Probert, a triple, 2 base hits, couple of RBIs, couple of runs scored. One of the candidates for our play of the game, brought to you by Wilkinson Pharmacy. We'll talk about that, of course, after the game is over. In the meantime, the 0-2 to Probert. Here it is. There's a ground ball up the middle, and the perfect 9 at the plate continues for Probert. That is her 3rd base hit of the night to go with a triple. 4 for 4 is Probert. Here we are in the top of the 7th. Carthage leads 7-2. Probert is on first. Ashlyn Brust is at the plate. 1 for 3. She does have an RBI on a ground out back in the 2nd. There's a foul ball pulled almost into the Seneca dugout. She did have a base hit and was stranded on 3rd back in the 5th. No balls, 1 strike is the count. And the pitch, there's a shot over the shortstop's head for a base hit. Probert moves to 2nd on the play. Back-to-back base hits to start this 7th inning for Carthage. That brings in Fly. Looking for an RBI opportunity here. She is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. There's a bunt. And it just dies, and it's going to be a foul ball. That just barely was a foul ball. That could have been an incredible bunt because it just popped up, bounced once, and just died on the infield dirt. Trying to keep that in fair territory. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. There's a bunt on the first. That's a good one. Try to go for 3rd, and she's going to be safe. A bunt A sacrifice attempt turned into a base hit. And now Carthage has the bases loaded and nobody out here in the top of the 7th. That was really not much you could do on that play. The first baseman in Bailey Waddell went and tried to field it and really didn't have a play at any base. So bases loaded now for Jones. There's a ground ball down the third base line. They're going to tag third, throw over to first, and a double play. And that quickly goes from bases loaded and nobody out. Probert did score on the play, but Brust is out going to third. Fly ends up on second. So now a runner on second and 2 outs. And Carthage does score another run there, so they do extend their lead to 8-2. But that was an unfortunate double play. Not a bad hit, just right at the third baseman who was able to tap third and throw to first for the out. There comes, this is Mary Grace Richmond. And a possible stolen base. Now they're going to run her back to second, her being Fly. I believe that was a ball. I could be wrong. There's no indication on the scoreboard. So 2-0, I believe. There's a shot into center field. That will be taken care of by the center fielder for the third out. So 1 run on 3 hits and 1 runner left on. At the end of 6.5, Carthage leads Seneca 8-2. Back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
In athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Tony Williams State Farm Insurance is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. If you've had life call an audible on you or just need better coverage, Tony Williams and his experienced team can help you get to the end zone with the best coverage for your specific needs. Auto, home, life, business, and more. In the office, over the phone, or online. There's several ways to get a free quote today. Tony Williams State Farm Insurance, located at 2232 Grand Avenue. Tony Williams says, "Go Tigers!"
And the 1-1. Ground ball back to the pitcher. This should do it. Throw over to first, and that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Carthage wins this one 8-2 over the Seneca Lady Indians. Carthage wins 8-2. Let's go ahead. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back with postgame. Carthage wins 8-2 back in 3 minutes. This is Lady Tiger softball on KDMO.
Since 1978, Reeves Tire and Automotive has been servicing the repair, tire, and wheel needs of the 4 states, offering a full line of tire industry top brands at competitive prices and car and truck repair with superior service and experience that can't be beat. Reeves Tire and Automotive is located at 2504 Grand Avenue and open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
Ott's Food Products is proud of our student athletes and supports this broadcast of the Carthage Tigers. It takes everyone working together to make a great team, and that applies to Ott's Food Products as well. You've known Ott's stellar reputation for over 70 years and appreciate the consistent quality of their salad dressings and barbecue sauces. Check out their products at your local grocery store. It's all good at Ott's. Ott's is glad to be a part of the Carthage community. Go Tigers, go Big Blue.
Carthage, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram cheers on our Tigers. They want to recognize the hard work and sacrifices that the parents and coaches and their families make to help our student athletes be their best during and between the games. And don't forget, the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, keep Carthage, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in mind. Parts, service, sales, and financing, everything in one place and at competitive prices. Save a trip and shop Carthage. Go Tigers!
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm Lauren DeBeauty, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent.
And we've got you covered through all of life's wins.
Go Tigers!
Carthage Tiger Sports is all about teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at Peachtree Dental support all of the players and coaches that make Tiger Sports so great. They offer a full range of treatment options that can be personalized to meet your unique needs and expectations, including orthodontics for all ages. Peachtree Dental always welcomes new patients of every age. For a better dental experience, give Peachtree Dental a call at 358-2233. Go Tigers!
And Carthage wins 8-2 over the Seneca Lady Indians. So what a great pitching performance by Elder. Absolutely a great pitching performance by Jensen Elder. In fact, let's go over them right now. She struck out 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. 9 and 10, 11. Jensen Elder ends up with 11 strikeouts. And that pitching performance, it's a complete game performance. The only trouble they had in the, as far as Seneca scoring runs, the fifth inning, I should say, when they scored too, Elder ran into a little bit of trouble, but was able to get out of it. She was able to pitch her way out of a lot of jams. 2 on and nobody out in the first, 2 on, nobody out in the second. And I believe it happened in the fifth as well. I didn't get out unscathed, but still pitched a great performance, pitching 2 runs over 7 innings and 11 strikeouts. She did hit 4 batters, but on a day like today when the ball is just slipping out of your hands, sometimes you just can't help it. Jensen Elder with a great pitching performance for the Carthage Lady Tigers. Carthage wins 8-2 over the Seneca Lady Indians. We need to take another 3 minutes We'll do that and be back with more post-game coverage brought to you by eCarthage.com. So let's take 3 minutes, and we will be back. Carthage wins 8-2. Back in 3, this is Lady Tiger softball on KDMO.
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Ever wonder what life would be like without frozen drinks and slushies from McDonald's? Yeah, I don't want to think about that either. It's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink.
Cool off with a $2 medium strawberry watermelon Minute Maid slushie or medium frozen Coca-Cola for just $1.59. Or more delicious flavors available now only at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price and participation may vary. Cannot combine with any other offer or combo meal.
Your Carthage McDonald's restaurant, a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, "Go Tigers."
The love of a family is a very special thing. From the time we are children, it's our family that teaches us how to walk and how to talk, that gives us a sense of belonging. The wisdom of our grandparents is passed down through our parents and then on to future generations through our children. The love of a family never grows old. It just grows. A love that lasts forever. The Nell Mortuary in Carthage, locally owned since 1882.
Bimedick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Bimedick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Bimedick Insurance. Give Bimedick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue!
The Carthage Lady Tigers make the trip to Seneca to take on the Lady Indians. And what is, from what I understand, the last game that is going to be played at this field. The Lady Indians of Seneca are moving to a new softball-baseball combo field out by the school barn on the north end of town. So Carthage comes in, and the last game scheduled to be played anyway. Carthage defeats Seneca 8-2. A great pitching performance by Elder. Just a great performance by her. 11 strikeouts for Jensen Elder in the win. Going over the play of the game, we will get to that here in just a little bit. We'll go over the offensive performance by Presley Probert. She had a game, that is for sure. However, we do need to let you know that post-game coverage brought to you by eCarthage.com. They happen to be up next. So let's hear from eCarthage.com. Be back in 30 seconds with more post-game coverage. This is Lady Tigers softball on KDMO.
Carthage area residents, did you know you can have internet connections without phone or cable lines? It's easy to go wireless with eCarthage.com. Get high-speed wireless internet for your home starting at $50 per month. Do you need a super fast connection for your business? Ask about the eCarthage fiber optic internet service. Do business at the speed of light with eCarthage.com. Their local support technicians are ready to help. So call today, 237-7300, and get connected with eCarthage.com.
Carthage defeats Seneca 8-2. Here in Seneca, won a game by all the Lady Tigers up and down. The lineup, great defense, just a great game played all around from first through seventh inning. Carthage defeats Seneca 8-2. We're going over the play of the game inside the numbers. I'm putting all of that together. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. In the meantime, I'll you another 2-minute break. And when we come back in 2 minutes, you will have heard from Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance with Inside the Numbers. We'll go over the numbers for the Carthage Lady Tigers. When we come back in 2 minutes, Carthage wins 8-2. Back in 2 minutes. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
D&D Sexton Incorporated, Highway 571 north of Carthage, is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tiger athletic teams. D&D Sexton Incorporated has refrigerated carriers for all your refrigerated cargo needs. At D&D Sexton Incorporated, safety is always their #1 priority. D&D Sexton Incorporated, Highway 571 north of Carthage, wishes the best of luck all year long to the Carthage Tigers athletic teams.
During this Carthage Tiger broadcast, Freeman Health System congratulates all Carthage students, both athletes and those cheering on the Tigers. Teamwork, honesty, and integrity are qualities that will help make those young students the community leaders of tomorrow. Locally owned, not-for-profit, and nationally recognized, and with over 80 specialties across more than 30 locations in the 4-state area, Freeman Health System provides a wide array of medical and behavioral health services. Freeman Health System. Care matters here.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Jeff Hodkin at American Family Insurance, 800 South Garrison Avenue here in Carthage. Stop by my office or call 359-3399 to see how we can help you with your insurance needs. Wishing all students and faculty a safe and healthy year. Go Tigers!
Carthage wins 8-2 here at Seneca over the Lady Indians. I believe it is time, since we just heard from Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance inside the numbers, the big bat for Carthage actually shared by Presley Probert. Probert was 4 for 4 with a triple and 3 base hits, a couple of RBIs, and 3 runs scored. So Presley Probert with that big bat in the lineup for today. Cochran, I ended up with a couple of runs scored from the leadoff position. She had a base hit and a double and 2 runs scored. Potter scored in the 6th for the Lady Tigers. Rodriguez scored in the 3rd. Youngblood running for Elder scored in the 4th. And then, like I said, Probert scored 3 runs for the Lady Tigers of Carthage. In fact, all runs scored in the first 5 hitters in the order for Carthage. So the top of the order definitely 1 through 5 doing the biggest part of the damage, doing all the damage actually for the Lady Tigers in this 8-2 victory. Of course, that was inside the numbers. You heard from Jeff Hodkin already of American Family Insurance inside the numbers. We have the play of the game coming up here in 30 seconds. The play of the game brought to you by Wilkinson Pharmacy. Let's hear from them. Be back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Wilkinson Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers and tonight's play of the game. It takes hard work, good practice habits, and dedication to succeed in sports and in life. And everyone at Wilkinson Pharmacy is proud of our Carthage Tigers for all their efforts on and off the field. Wilkinson Pharmacy and their knowledgeable staff work hard to bring you the best possible products and services every day. So go see them for all your pharmacy needs. Located at 2017 South Garrison, or give them a call at 358-4840. Wilkinson Pharmacy says, go Big Blue.
Carthage wins 8-2. The play of the game, I think, would have to be back in the 5th inning. No, I'm sorry, it would be the 3rd inning. I'm looking here at my score sheet, and finally, remember what inning it is. Presley Probert came up and hit a 2 RBI triple to the base of the wall in right field. And that pretty much broke the game open for the Carthage Lady Tigers. They were ahead 1-0 at that point, actually 2-0, because a run had scored earlier in the third. But Presley Probert with a 2 RBI triple broke open the game for the Lady Tigers of Carthage. They end up winning 8-2 over the Seneca Lady Indians. We owe you one more back in 30 seconds to wrap things up from Seneca. Carthage wins 8-2. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KDMO.
Carthage area residents, did you know you can have internet connections without phone or cable lines? It's easy to go wireless with eCarthage.com. Get high-speed wireless internet for your home starting at $50 per month. Do you need a super fast connection for your business? Ask about the eCarthage fiber optic internet service. Do business at the speed of light with eCarthage.com. Their local support technicians are ready to help. So call today, 237-7300, and get connected with eCarthage.com.
Back here in Seneca to wrap things up. The JV game is about ready to start. If you haven't been down here, you can still make it pretty quickly. Watch some live softball action, but we're done here. As far as the varsity matchup goes, the Carthage Lady Tigers defeat the Seneca Lady Indians 8-2. Thanks to Chaston back at the station. Our next broadcast will be Friday. It'll be the home opener for Carthage Tiger football. Carl Junction will come to town, and that game will start around 6:45 with pregame, and the kickoff is at 7. So that's Friday. We appreciate you joining us tonight for Lady Tiger softball. Carthage defeats Seneca 8-2. I'm Chris Jackson. And for all of us here at KDMO, we say good night from Seneca.
You've been listening to Carthage Tiger Softball on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network. Carthage Tiger Softball, brought to you by
Colors by Sean, Mother Road Coffee, Wilkinson Pharmacy, Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance, The Bob Brown Agency, Tom Garrison Construction, Grace Lanes, Probert Auto Body, eCarthage.com, Jerry Poston State Farm Agent, McDonald's of Carthage, Schmidt Associates, Farm Bureaus Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges, Nell Mortuary, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones, D&D Sexton Incorporated, Community National Bank and Trust, Sirloin Stockade, Beimdick Insurance, Carthage Ford, Carthage Chrysler, Fair Acres YMCA, Pearson Kelly Office Products, Morrison Webster and Carlton, Reeves Tire and Auto, Drew Evans Investment, Tony Williams State Farm, Peachtree Dental, Boomer's Barbecue, Freeman Health System, Clothesline Cleaner and Car Center of Carthage, Kelly Out Farmers Insurance, Zyder Tax Services, Ott Food Products, Seatown Hounds, Turf Tamers Lawn and Landscaping, and Levi Utter with eXp Realty.
Carthage Tiger Softball, a sports presentation of 93.5 and 1490 KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.